So what we have here is a marketing problem. This is something for you to work on. And now, while I have the wrap up in other videos after here showing you how to do stuff and talking about different things, I would really like you to try to do some of this stuff on your own before you look at the answers. And the reason is this is going to help you understand the material. And so basically what we have here is a pretty typical kind of marketing problem. We have Pelican Stores, this fictitious division of National Clothing that specializes in women's apparel, and they operate through the country. And they've recently run a promotion which they sent out discount coupons to customers, and they want to see how well they worked. And so what we have is a sample of 100 in-store credit card transactions from the store in that day. And so table 3.9 is going to be below. We'll get to that in a second. And basically, we've got a couple different things, and we just want to slice and dice the data and take a look at it. So if we go down here, we have two different things: the number of items that we have, the net sales, the total amount that was charged to the credit card. And so this is what a sample of the data on the next sheet looks like. And so we have customer number, that's just a random number from 1 to 100. We have two types of customers: a customer that use the regular payment. We have ones that promotional, those are the people that use the coupon that was sent. We have different methods of payment. We have different kind of credit cards. Proprietary card just means it's a store credit card. We have the gender of the person that bought the stuff, so they're either male or female. And then we have the marital status, married or single. And so if we go back up here, what are we looking at? Well, the management wants to learn about its customer base and evaluate the promotion involving the discount coupons. And so, as you can see, we've got a couple different things here. This is talking about writing a report. We're not doing that. We're just diving into the data. And the first is looking at the descriptive statistics on net sales and the descriptive statistics on net sales by various classifications of customer. What is a classification of customer? Classification of customer would be, okay, are they a regular customer? Did they use the coupon? Are they male? Are they female? Are they single? Are they married? And the thing is you can really start diving down into that even further, because we can start slicing and dicing things a little bit and going, okay, well, let's not just look at promotional and regular. At the same time, let's also take a look at sex and also marital status. So these are all things that you're going to want to look at in the data. Now, it doesn't matter what software that you end up using for this data. You can use Excel, you can use Tableau, you can use Python, and in fact in the little videos that I have after here, I'm actually showing how to do things in all three. And so I'd highly encourage you to take a look at that. So descriptive statistics, what am I talking about? At a minimum, you want to look at mean, median, standard deviation, because those are all going to tell you about things in the data. Of course, you can also calculate a range, and you can finish off our 5-number summary and do the first and the third quartile of each data set. So once again, remember though, this is by different classifications of customer. So, and I gave you, we've got 3 different flags that we can set: promotional, marital status, and sex. So we can do those 3 different things. Now, this is where pivot tables get to be really awesome. This is where in Tableau, bar charts are really great for being able to look at all these things kind of all at the same time. And so with that, that's the first part. So it's just going through, pulling those stats together, and then really take a look at them and see if you can make any conclusions about what's going on. It's like, hey, this type of customer spent a lot of money, or maybe this customer didn't spend a lot of money, because these are the kind of things that marketing is going to look for. If, hey, this kind of customer spent the most money, maybe we start targeting our products to them. That's like, okay, these are our whales, we'll be able to get more out of them, let's sell them more. Or it could be, hey, this type of customer is not spending any money, we should target them because maybe we can open up a new market and have them start spending money. So that is the first thing that we are going to do. The second thing that I want you to do is you look here, descriptive statistics concerning the relationship between age and net sales. So this one, remember, I've only given you one statistical thing in your toolbox that does relationships. And what is that? Well, that is our correlations. So on this one here, you'd be calculating out correlation coefficients, or you could be using the XY scatter diagrams and also applying a trend line. Because those three things, correlation, trend lines, and our XY scatter, are three ways that we can look at relationships in data. So that is for number 2, is you're going to want to do one of those. Like I said, if one method's really easy for you, try all three. Excel, Python, Tableau, they're all great ways of doing this. And so spend a little bit of time doing this, and once you finish all this stuff out in a half an hour or 45 minutes or so, take a look at the other 2 videos talking about the data on the other end to see if the conclusions that I present to you are the same that you came up with yourself.